if you want to see real explosion in your fluency, you have to do the one thing that scares you the most. So in this video, I'm going to give you a simple plan to improve your English speaking skills very, very fast. So you understand what I am saying right now, but when you try to speak, the words don't come out. Why? It's not because you are bad at English. It is because you are studying the language like a school subject or a book, but you aren't living the language like a person. First things first, you cannot speak if you do not listen. Think about a baby. A baby does not speak for 2 years. 2 years. A baby just listens. They are filling the tank with words. Most people try to speak before their tank is full. You must listen to English every single day, not for 1 hour of hard study, but for at least 15 minutes or half an hour of easy listening while you cook, while you walk, while you clean your room, while you drive to work, on your commute to school. Just listen to English as much as you can. Don't listen to things that are too difficult for you to understand. It's not fun. You will not enjoy it. You will get bored and you will quit. If you don't understand at least 70% of it, turn it off. Find a story that you enjoy or a topic that you enjoy. When you listen to English every day, your brain starts to learn the music of English. You stop thinking about grammar because your brain already knows what sounds right. But here is the thing. Listening is only half of the job. You also need to move your mouth. Many learners wait until they are perfect to speak English. This is a mistake. I'm telling you right now. This is a mistake. You don't get fit by watching people go to the gym, do you? No. I want to tell you something very, very important. You do not need to sound like a native English speaker. I'll say it again. You do not need to speak or sound like a native speaker. I don't speak or sound like a native Brit or American, and that's fine. I'm cool with it. Nobody cares. Even if I did, nobody would care. Yeah, your accent is your history. It is your identity. The goal is not to be a fake Brit or American. The goal is to be you, to be yourself in English. Every day, for 5 minutes, speak to yourself. Talk about your day. Talk about your dinner. If you don't know a word, don't stop. Don't stop. Explain it in a different way. This is how you build speaking stamina. You are training your brain to find words quickly. This is important. Now, speaking to yourself, it's great. It's a great start, actually. It builds your confidence. But if you want to see real explosion in your fluency, you have to do the one thing that scares you the most. You have to speak to real people. There is no other way. I know this because it happened to me. For a long time, for a very long time, I studied English. I practiced, I listened to music all the time, watched TV shows in English all the time, but I didn't feel fluent and I wasn't fluent. I wasn't confident in my speaking because I didn't use the language daily, regularly in real life. So everything changed when I began to speak with real people in English regularly. The moment I started doing that, the moment I started using English in real life situations, my progress moved 10 times faster. Trust me on this one. When you talk to real people, to a real person, You aren't just reciting words. You are connecting. You are solving a problem. You are sharing a laugh. You are sharing ideas. This is where the secret lies. The real conversations force your brain to wake up and use the English that you have hidden in you. You don't need to live in an English-speaking country. I learned English while living in a country where English is not spoken. I just spoke with people online a lot. I did it a lot and for a very long time. You can find people online who want to learn your language, especially English speakers. You can teach them your language, and in exchange, they will help you with English. That's how I did it, and it worked. Now, if you live in an English-speaking country, it's a lot easier because you can just go out and meet people in real life who can speak English. So, the goal here is to connect, to use the language in real life. Because a real conversation, one real conversation in real life is worth 100 hours of textbooks or whatever. Many English learners don't improve because they are afraid to speak. Why is that? Well, usually it's because you are afraid of making mistakes and that people will laugh at you. Let me tell you something. In the real world, people don't care about your grammar. They don't care about your pronunciation mistakes. They don't care about your accent. They don't care about none of that. What they care about is your message, your opinion. If you are at a restaurant and you say, "I want water, please," everyone will understand you. You succeeded. Well done. You communicated. When you stop trying to be perfect, you start being fluent. So here is your plan. Listen to English for at least 15 minutes every single day. Speak to yourself every day. Find people to speak to in real life, real people to talk to, or even one person. If you can find one person online who is willing to speak to you in English at least for 30 minutes every day, half an hour of real conversation with a real person is worth more than 2 hours of grammar textbook study. Believe me. This week, I encourage you to find one person to talk to. This is really, really important. This will transform your English because the more you use your English, the more you open your mouth and talk, the easier it will get. So, if you are ready to stop just studying English like a school subject and start speaking like a human that you are, type yes in the comments. Tell me, when was the last time you spoke English to a real person? Don't lie. I want to hear your story. You have the words. You have the internet. Use it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.